as the sole independent candidate for President of the United States who demands COVID-19 truth, 9/11 truth, Federal Reserve truth, and who refuses to buy into the various arguments being circulated that climate change is a scam, arguments propagated without a proper scientific investigation, I hereby challenge to an open debate any candidate, any expert, any citizen who argues that global warming is a fraud, who argues that the changes in our climate and our environment are unrelated to human activity, who suggests that the emissions of carbon dioxide, methane, and other gases produced by the burning of petroleum and coal or produced in the extraction of resources have no impact on the climate or the environment. I challenge you to an open and fair scientific debate that we will record and we will share with the world. I do not claim to be an expert on climate or on the environment, but I have more than enough knowledge from teaching classes on the environment and from my readings to handle this initial debate. Also, I am most certainly happy to accept that carbon dioxide has no impact on the climate if that is the conclusion that results from a rational scientific debate that is not funded by interested parties. Such a rational and scientific debate is not taking place now. We see this anti-science argument everywhere these days. People say that because NASA faked the moon landings, therefore everything that NASA did was fake, and therefore the Earth is flat. People say that because the COVID-19 operation was bogus, therefore vaccines never did anything good, even for smallpox. And moreover, they say that viruses do not exist, even citing Stephen Lanka as a source, a man who never said that viruses don't exist. And similarly, they say that because global finance is pushing the climate change threat as a way to seize control of our economy and limit our activities, which is 100% true, therefore climate change as a result of industrialization and of the use of fossil fuels and of the destruction of forests and the spread of deserts is a myth. What we have here is a group who attacks through proxies Al Gore, John Kerry, the United Nations, the World Economic Forum, and Greta Thunberg for their promotion of pro-business, bogus solutions to the attack on the climate by multinational corporations. Those leading the attack on those people then fatuously conclude that climate change and the environmental crisis are bogus. They do not even talk about the collapse of biodiversity. Bogus because Al Gore and Greta are completely wrong. But these two are the leaders of the debate on climate change because they have been selected for that role by the corporate media. They are not experts on climate change in any sense. But those who attack them make no effort to engage the real scientific research or to meet with or discuss with those scholars who have worked for decades in the face of personal attacks and various plots by big oil to discredit them, worked for decades to show in a rational, scientific, objective manner how emissions impact the environment negatively over the long term with catastrophic consequences. So, how about it? Are any of you ready to debate me? Are any of you going to spend an hour with me discussing which parts of the climate crisis are bogus or hyped up for the interests of the rich and which parts are legitimate. If you're not going to engage me in a rigorous debate that follows the scientific method, then I hold that you are merely an extension of the long arm of big oil, knowingly or unknowingly. There is no reason you should be afraid to engage me in a scientific public debate. I will be completely honest, and I am not receiving a single penny from any multinational corporations to promote this position. How about you?